Hello everyone, welcome back. Automator here. We're recording Kerbal Space Program. And here we are, making stuff. Well, we're not really doing anything at the moment. To the science area, because the science is fun. Okay, now we have some stuff researched. We do want to get some more stuff. Basically, what is this? Oh, that's got, okay, that's also got the, yeah. I think this is going to be my next thing. If you watched the last episode, you noticed we had a small problem with the EVA and we had to restart the entire mission. And what happened was, to be perfectly honest, I misdesigned the spacecraft with the nose cone. The nose cone got in the way of poor Valentini be able to get back in the spacecraft. So I reset the mission, we reflew it without her getting out, by the way, and it was perfectly fine. But extra ladders are useful. Press net barometer is useful. Storage container. This is useful. The storage container is useful because you use that to help make your space. You make a space station. But we're done looking at all this fun stuff. Okay, so what we need to focus on is we're focused on flying missions and getting more science, because we get enough science, we can build the rocket necessary to get to our place, which is the moon. All right, now to get to the moon, there are 5 things we have to accomplish. The first is orbit, which we've done. The second is EVA, which we've done as well. However, we must redesign the spacecraft to be more EVA friendly. The third is rendezvous. And what that is, we're going to bring 2 spacecraft together, flying in orbit, basically formation-style flying, as you see like aircraft and stuff, but in space. The fourth step is then to take those craft that have rendezvoused and dock, meaning they must join together. And then finally, we must do its long-term duration spaceflight, which means I have to design a spacecraft that's not going to run out of power and not going to run out of anything else. And then we start working on other things, like then we could start getting into the nitpicky, such as landing designs and actual rocket designs for getting things from here to there and back. But the basics, those are the basics. And I say the basics because that is how NASA did it. Okay, so brand new spacecraft. And aerodynamics. I don't have any little dinky shields. And until I can build some ladders, I can't really retrieve. Well, no, I take that back. I can fly that mission. Well, no, I can't really retrieve data. So what we're going to do is next is science, and we're still going to put the science junior on because the science junior still has to go on. We're going to put this bad boy right here. Our goo. Actually, I could put the mystery goo. No, I'm going to put the mystery goo right here. Because we're going to do the goo and the science after we re-land in each biome. There's lots of biomes on Kerbin. And that's just Kerbin. Okay, and we're going to put the needle on top. That's our antennae. And 2-hot thermometer. Okay. And then next we need, what is it? Mark 1 crew cabin. Cozy passenger cabin derived from a business jet and upgraded for use in spacecraft. Wow, interesting, and would certainly be useful on a space station. Not gonna really be anything we can do much with it. So we're gonna put our battery on, because at this point in time we need enough electrical charge to get back, but we don't need so much electrical charge that we're going to be like screaming. Okay. And our parachutes, because if those don't deploy with them, there's no point in landing, because just boom, splash, pow! But this is Kerbal Space Program, and it's kind of cute to make stuff blow up like that too. Okay, here's the other part, the landing strut. This is the key to doing all of our landing missions across Kerbin, is being able to land. Okay, heat shield. Okay, there we go. I'm going to call this Sci-Fly 1. The 1. And we're going to save this because I don't want this to go away. This is our basic spacecraft for the whole thing. Alright, and now we're going to build the actual mission stuff. So, first things first, we need a stack decoupler. It's got to go on under here. If I could put a stack decoupler up on here and make it work right, and have it jettison the nose cone after we leave the atmosphere, I would. But I don't have that technology at this point in time. And I've got this. This hooks up so I can hook up to larger rocket parts, but the problem is I don't have larger rocket parts. Oh well. So, while this is fun to look, engines are fun to look at, we actually need fuel tanks, and this is going to go for my service engine, service/retro engine, which goes right there like that. And we're just using the little Terrier liquid fuel engine along with the FL T200 tank, which isn't a huge tank. I mean, it's 200 units of fuel. And we're going to put a stack decoupler up. And now we're going to get some bigger rocket parts out. This is our S2. And we're going to put the vector, this one here, the T45. That one's got the swivel thrust vectoring that we need. And then we're going to go down here, another stack decoupler, and I'm probably going to have to lift this up higher. I'm going to put 4, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5, yeah, I'm going to have to lift this up. Not a lot, just a little. Just enough. I just need to be able to stick the main flight engine under here. Which again is this. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't want to use that. I want to use the Reliant engine here. It doesn't thrust vector, but that's because during the first part of launch, we also do. There we go. And we're going to add these. We're going to add that on there. And we're going to see if we can do this without the solid rocket boosters. I mean, the SRBs are nice, but we're going to see if we can do this without the solids, because we get sped up way too fast, and that goes down there. What happens is we get going way too fast, and then we can't direct our flight. Now, where is it? Aerodynamics, the winglet. This is the movable one. Move this up just high enough to be not ascertained by that. Okay, not be in the way when we roll and yaw. And then finally we're gonna, because there's no stand for this, we're gonna make a stand right there for that. Okay. adjust this. We're going to add it down there. Put those down there. We'll put the main flight engine down there. What we want to do is we want to light the engine, and we want to build a little thrust when we light the engines, and then the stands will have ignition, and then the stand will let loose, and then we'll have liftoff, which is pretty standard fare. Now make sure this is in the right spot down here. There we go. Okay, here we go. Launched. Wait, let's see who we've got. Who do we have listed? Good old Jeb. Good old Jeb. Well, let's go see if this works. If it works, then I've got a slightly better rocket, and then I can hopefully maybe get a little bit more science. Until then, we still need to see. And if we don't achieve orbit, still landing in a biome that we haven't explored yet is still a desirable result. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to turn on the SAS, which is Jeb's ability to pilot. Okay. Yaw controls okay. Pitch controls are okay. Roll controls are okay. Fuels go, ranges go. Booster reports go. So here we are. We're going to launch here in 3. And we're going to, alright. Ignition in 3, 2, 1. And ignition. And liftoff. Whoa! Okay, we just lost our main engine for some crazy reason. We just lost the main engine. It just vibrated off. And I'm afraid this is going to have to be an abort here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift, and we're going to go this way here. We're going to continue to lift. We are still flying, but however, we're going to have to... Yeah, sci-fi work on debris, sci-fi work, yeah. That was an unexpected result. That was not a... That was not desired, I should say. However, we still survived. The abort happened. I guess I could go ahead and put this into abort mode here, because we are in abort mode here. So instead, we're flying out over land, and we're going to attempt to land. Oh, it looks like I lost a chute. Well, I guess abort mode allows me to... I don't know, well... Unsafe. Okay. And we're going to lose that. We're going to lose that debris there. And we're going to... Because we're still ascending at the moment. However, the atmosphere is super thin. We are going to go into space. We are actually going to go up into space. And right now, I am going to fight the gimbal ball here. Ooh, no, that's not the way. I don't want water. I want... land. And we are going to go. We are going to be lucky enough. We're going to go into space. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to junk that. Okay, it was safe. It was unsafe to deploy due to the fact that we were currently. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get pointed for re-entry here. No, I don't even know why I'm doing that. Okay. Dude, get back inside. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rotate, power rotate the around here. It looks like we are, yes, we are definitely on course for a land landing in this desert over here, which is perfect. It's a brand new biome. It's a brand new, it means more science. I did put the barometer on this thing, correct? Or the temperature thing? Yes. Okay, so now finally, the only other thing we want is we want to roll. And we want to bring the bluntest part of the heat shield out. Hopefully I'm not going so fast that I explode here. That would be horrible. Or I lose the landing gear. But I think my landing gear is going to be okay too. We are coming in super hot. It is a fireball. There we go. Okay, we are out. We have survived. Wrong way of my spacecraft to be facing. We should be okay. Now we just need to hopefully I don't like to deploy faster than that, but it's gonna happen. Okay, and we wait for the chutes to deploy. And the other reason we do this is this also helps us practice landing on the moon too, even though the moon is like a powered descent. Lower legs. Lower legs. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All legs extended. Forward this a bit, and we are time warping. Something's casting a shadow on the ground here, but I don't know. It's not me. I'm not casting one yet. I should be here soon. Like I said, even on the failed orbit, even in the abort, yeah, there's my shadow right there. We're coming in here. Even in the abort, we should be able to get something out of this. And next time, we're gonna work on our rocket design just a little bit, because we shouldn't be doing all that vibrating and thrashing back and forth. That shouldn't be happening. And I don't know why it was, but it was. And boom, baby! Perfect landing. Okay. It's science time, baby. Woo! There's 7.5 science. Mystery goo. Which gets me another 3. So the goo seems to hate it here. I love that. Okay. Large plumes of heat arising from the surface of the desert. 308. Yeah. I hope that's in Kelvin. Because if that's in something else, that's just like, wow. Okay. Crew report. Keep that. Okay. Okay. Jeb, time to get out. Let go. You're not getting back up. Oh. That's kind of funny. I almost just knocked the thing over. Okay, Jeb. Surface sample, which is going to be a huge amount of science, and the EVA report, which is a huge amount of science. T, or I'm sorry, R. Okay, can't power jump back up there. Okay, oh well. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant a flag here to indicate that we landed here. Boom. We were here. Site name, Desert Land 1. Black text about the science. Okay. Now we recover Jeb. And we'll get a bit of science from Jeb. And then we'll go to mission control, we'll recover the spacecraft. And then, as I said, next time we will work on our spacecraft design. Next. Done. Alright. One. We're going to recover that. Just got some more science. So now we can do a big thing. This is from one of our previous. It's just space junk. It will eventually aerobrake itself out and be gone. Okay. Alright, so there we go. As I said, next time we're going to work on our rocket design a little bit because we shouldn't be gyrating like that when we launch. Until then, I will catch you on the flip side.